Have you ever sat in a crowded room full of chatter, honking, distractions, and yet felt strangely calm? On the other hand, have you ever sat in complete silence yet felt like your mind is screaming? That, my friends, is the difference between outer noise and inner noise. Today, I want to talk to you about this noise. Not the one outside your window, but the one that echoes inside your mind. Not the volume of the world, but the volume of your words. And how, in this beautiful paradox of life, you have no control over the outer noise, but you have 100% control over the inner one. And that single truth can change your entire reality. Outer noise is loud. It's the chaos of the world, the opinion of others, the criticism, the deadlines, the social media comparison, the distractions, the news, the traffic, the economic uncertainty, the shouting voices of people telling you who to be, what to do, how to think, where to go. We have spent our lives trying to mute the outside world. We buy noise cancelling headphones, go on digital detoxes, move into nature, meditate in silence, all to escape the outer noise. But let me tell you something, outer noise is a constant. You cannot cancel the world. You cannot stop your boss from being demanding. You cannot stop your relatives from judging. You cannot stop the world from being noisy. You don't control the radio of the world, but you certainly control the frequency of your mind. Inner noise is subtle, it's quiet, but it's far more dangerous than outer noise. Inner noise is the conversation you are having with yourself when no one else is watching. It's the words like, I'm not good enough, they are better than me. What if I fail? Why does this always happen to me? The noise doesn't shout, it whispers, and that whisper shapes your life. Because your inner words become your perception becomes your emotion becomes your decisions, and your decision creates your reality. We all have a vocabulary we speak out loud, but there is another vocabulary, your inner vocabulary, which is far more powerful. It is the language you use in your mind. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people lose their job on the same day. The first person says, why does this always happens to me? I'll never get another job. I'm such a failure. The second person says, this is a transition, not a failure. This is a chance to realign. Something better must be coming. Same situation, different inner vocabulary. Guess who gets out of the bed next day and takes action? The difference isn't the reality, it's the inner language describing the reality. Words are not just descriptive, they are creative. Your words create your world. Most people are not aware that they are carrying old voices in their head. They think they are thinking, but they are actually repeating their parents' doubt, repeating society's judgment, repeating past failures. Their mind is an echo chamber, not a fresh voice. The tragedy is not that outer noise exists. The tragedy is that we absorb it. It becomes the inner noise. That's why mindfulness is not a luxury, it's a necessity. To become aware of the noise you have been living with. Here's the beauty, you can't mute the world, but you can tune your mind. How? Observe the words you use with yourself. Catch the sentence, I can't do it. Pause and reframe it, I am learning how to do this. Upgrade your emotional vocabulary. Change I am anxious to I am activated. Change I am stuck to I am transitioning. Change I am scared to I am growing. The words don't just describe your state, they change your state. Replace judgment with curiosity. Instead of saying, I'm such a mess, say, isn't it interesting that I reacted this way? What can I learn? That shift in inner tone is healing. Speak to yourself like you would to a child. Would you call a 5-year-old a loser for making a mistake? No. You'd say, that's okay, you're learning. Speak to your inner self the same way, with kindness, not cruelty. Create a mental soundtrack of empowering words. Just like you listen to music to uplift your mood, create a mental playlist of words that build you, like I'm calm, I'm resourceful, I'm not behind, I'm evolving, I'm loved, I'm ready. Repeat them when life is perfect, but when life is painful, that's when they matter the most. So, this isn't just a philosophy, it's neuroscience. Words fire neural circuits. When you keep repeating a pattern of negative vocabulary, you strengthen that neural loop. When you replace that with new words, your brain starts rewiring. And this is called neuroplasticity, which means your mind is not a fixed place, it's a flexible one. You are the programmer, the code is your vocabulary. The day you realize that you own your inner noise is the day you stop trying to control the world. You stop begging others to behave differently just to feel better inside. You stop reacting to every comment, every insult, every rejection. You start choosing your response instead of reacting out of reflex. You become a thermostat, not a thermometer. You stop being a puppet of outer noise and become author of your inner truth. In a world filled with billions of voices, the most powerful voice is the one inside you. You don't need to shout to the world, you need to whisper to yourself and whisper the right words. The reality you seek, the peace, the success, the joy, it will not come by silencing the outer world. It will come by choosing a different inner song. So I leave you with this: change your vocabulary and you will change your vibrations. Change your vibrations and you will change your vision. Change your vision and you will change your reality. Let the world be noisy, but let your mind be majestic. Thank you.